All right. Good morning, guys. So today we want to look at the concept of sequence and series. And when you talk about sequence and series, what does it mean? As in, what are they talking about when they say sequence and series? I would like us to understand these two words separately. What sequence means and what series means. If I have a number like this, let's say I have 2, I have 3, I have 4, I have 5, this is 6, and so on like that. And yeah, let's say I have 3, I have 7, I have 6, I have 10, I have 8, and so on like this. And let's say the next one, I have 3, I have 7, I have 4, I have 8, I have 5, and so on like this. Now, I want you to tell me something. I want you to observe something here. What do you observe about this first one? What can you say about it?
There's a difference of one.
There's a difference of,
Like
yeah, there's a difference of one, I mean. So let me put it there.
Yes, sir.
Daddy, adding one.
So, difference of one. So there's a difference of one there. So if you look at this second one, what can you say about it?
So there's difference of 4.
There's what?
Difference of 4.
Difference of 4.
plus 4.
Plus 4 plus 1, 4, 8.
Somebody said something now that is not consistent, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not consistent, isn't it? You cannot really say that this is what they had or something. Okay,
Yes.
let us asterisk this. Now let's come back to this one. What can you say about this?
So there's difference.
It's not also consistent.
It's not so consistent.
It's not also consistent, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's asterisk
Yes.
this. Let's do the same thing. All right. You see this now. This is consistent, isn't it? But these
Yes,
ones
sir.
are not consistent. Any number,
Yes, sir.
any number that is consistent like
Yeah.
this, any number that is consistent like this, that is, you can easily what? Take a rule. If I want to get the next number now, you know what you can do to get the next number. What will I do to get the next number here?
You add
You add
1.
one.
I will add
Add
1 to
everything.
the current one, right? And I will have 7, right?
Add
Yes.
1. Yes, sir.
If I want to get the
Yes,
next
sir.
one, what will I do again?
Add
Add 1
1.
again.
I will have
Add
1.
1.
So you can see now, this one has a definite pattern. But these ones, they don't have a definite pattern. So these ones that have a definite pattern is what we refer to as a sequence. So when you say a number or series of numbers are sequence, then it means they have a well-defined rule. Are you getting this now? So let's take down this definition. A sequence a sequence are you there?
Yes, sir.
Is a succession of terms.
Is it?
A sequence is a succession of terms in such a way that the terms in such a way that the terms are related to one another.
Sir, please, is a succession of what?
Succession of terms. TERMS.
Okay, sir.
In such a way that the terms are related to one another. In such a way that the terms are related to one another according to a well-defined rule. According to a well-defined rule. Out there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good stuff. So that's what you call a sequence. So when you say something is a sequence, it means that thing has a well-defined rule. If you establish the rule, let's take for instance now, we can establish a rule for this particular one. Now you're going to see now. Let's say this is the first number here. This is n equal 1. This is n equal 2. This is n equal 3. This is n equal 4. And this is n equal 5, and so on like that. You see what happened here. Look up. You see that when n is equal to 1, your result is what? T of 1 is equal to 2, Abi?
Yes, sir.
And when n is equal to 2, you see that T of 2 is equal to 3. When n is equal to 3, you see that T of 3 is equal to 4. When n is equal to 4, T of 4 is equal to what?
4. 5.
Okay, guys. When you observe this, what do you observe? What's that thing that you can say about the relationship between n and T of n? You are having one.
Adding by 1.
You are
They have
having
a
by 1, Abi?
difference of 1.
Yes,
They're
So
having a difference of 1.
you are having a difference
Yes,
of 1.
sir.
So in that case, I can say T of n is equal to n plus 1.
Plus 1.
Are you following now? So I have
Yes, sir.
established.
Yes, sir.
I just established the formula for what? For this particular sequence. If I said what is going to be the 10th term of this sequence, that is the 10th digit of this sequence, what is it going to be? That is the 10th digit. It's going to be what?
10 plus
2.
It's going to be 10
10
plus.
plus 1, that's 11.
11.
That's 11.
That's 11.
Yeah, that's what we have. Are you getting this now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is how we generate the formula for a sequence. Now, before we move on, I want you to tell me what you observe here and generate a formula for this particular sequence I want to give now. Let me clean the board.
It's like
All right. Now look at this example now. Look at this example. If I have 5 and I have 11, I have 17, and I have 23. And I have the second one to be 1, 3, 9, 27, 81. Oh, there. So what can you
yes, sir.
say? What can you say
Yes,
about this first one?
Sir, the first one is increasing by
Adding
6.
6
It's
by
adding
6.
by 6.
Is adding by 6, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what can be the formula? What will be the end stamp formula here?
That will be T of n is equals to
to n
n
plus
plus
n plus 6.
6.
N plus 6,
6.
right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now look at this second one. What would this one be?
Hmm.
The second one is
That is
multiplying by
multiplying by
3.
3.
The second one is multiplying by 3. Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Okay, 3
Yes,
times
sir.
1 will give us 3. 3
3
times 3 will give
3,
us 9.
by 9.
3 times 9 will give us
9,
27. 3 times
27.
27
27,
will give us 81.
81.
Okay, so
81
81.
how can we generate this number, the formula now?
equals
Now,
3n. Equals 3
n
times n.
N3N.
3 times. That is 3n.
Equals 3 what?
times
N.
N.
n
That's N.
3n, right?
n.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Like
Yes,
this.
sir.
Okay, if it is 3n, let's see if it's going to correct. You know, this is the first term, right? This is the second
Yes.
term. So that
Yes.
means Tn
Yeah.
is equal to 3
Equals
times 1. So that's 3, Abby. It is true for the first
yes.
term.
3. Yes, sir.
Okay, for the second term, it's going to be 3 into
Second
2.
one.
That would be 6. It's not correct.
No, sir, it will be. Oh, yeah, it's not correct.
Sure. Mm,
It's not even correct for the first term.
besides,
It's not correct for the first time
it's
also.
dividing by 3.
When you divide by 3.
Dividing by 3.
Okay, that is Tn equal 3n, Abby, divided by 3. Is that what you said? Okay, let's
No.
let's check.
No,
No, no.
It's not correct.
No,
it's not
Abby.
correct.
It's not correct
Yes.
like that. It's not correct.
Okay, so what do you think we can do?
Hmm.
Yes, 1. Which are 4 times 3 equals not addition.
You can just take your time to look at that. Okay. Are you able to come up with something because of time?
Not, not yet, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me come through for you guys here. Let me just give you hints here. You know what? Don't just think about just literally addition, multiplication, or division only. Why can't you think of exponential? Like, I get what I'm trying to say now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me give you a
Yes,
clue.
sir.
Let me give you a clue that I will use if I were you and I've tried all of this out, because absolutely these are things that I'm going to try out first if I'm also the person in your shoe. I'll try out if I have the T of n equal 3 into what? Into n. I listen this now, or let me say 0 plus 1. And by the time I do this now, I'll be able to have what? T1 to equal to 1, which is correct, isn't it? And I'll check it
Yes,
for
sir.
T2. So that will be 3 into 0 plus 2. So this will just give me 2. So which fails to work for the second one, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So that can now make me think of something else like this. Let me clean this first. All right.
So I think it's 3 raised to the power of n.
Okay, it's going to be 3 raised to the power of n, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so somebody say the Tn is going to be 3 raised to power n. So let's see if it's going to work. When n is equal to 1, we have T1 equal 3 raised to power 1, and that's just what? 3. Abi?
Yes, sir.
But the T1 is
Yes, sir.
1, it's not 3, it is 1.
Yeah.
And if you try it for the second one also, T2, you are going to be having 3 raised to power 2 to equal 9. And the second one is 3.
9.
It's not working. Do you understand? Are you observing something? I don't know if you are observing what I'm observing.
Yes.
If you don't want to about 3,
So I think it's
that's
3.
3.
Somebody want to
Raised
try?
power n minus
I
1.
think it's 3 raised to the power of n
N
minus
minus
1.
Okay, somebody is saying something
3
like
raised power n minus
Tn
1.
should be 3 raised to
Power of
power
n
n
minus 1.
minus 1. Abi?
N minus
Yes.
1. Yes, sir.
Like this. Okay, let's try. Let's see if it's going to work. T1
Yes.
will be 3 raised to power of 1 minus
1
1.
minus
And that will be 3 to power of 0. So T1 is 1,
There,
which
1.
is,
that's 1.
this is correct, Abi?
Yes.
Okay, let's check if it's going
Yes,
to
sir.
write for the second
Yes,
one.
sir.
T2 will be 3 raised to power of 2 minus 1, and that will be 3 to power of 1, which is also correct, right? That's 3. Okay, let's try it for the next one. T3, Abi.
Yes,
That
sir.
will be 3 raised to power 3 minus 1, and that will just be 3 raised to power 2, which is 9. And that's
9.
absolutely
9.
correct. So let's give ourselves a
Yes.
That's
plus.
correct.
So we can give ourselves a plus now. We are right. So we have been able to generate the nth term for the second sequence also. Okay. Okay. So the nth term for this sequence is going to be 3 raised to power n minus 1.
Minus 1.
Now, can I use this to generate the sequence of this first one? Like, is it possible for me to apply this second formula for this first one?
No, sir.
No, no, sir.
It won't work, Abi.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can I use this
Yes,
first
sir.
one to generate this second one?
No.
No, sir.
No, right? So if that should be the case,
Yes, sir.
if that should be the case, take down. Write down this example. Okay, let me make it more clearer. Sorry. Let me just write it clearly so that you can put it in your notes. Example. If you have 5, 11, 17, 23. So the sequence is going to be Tn equal n plus 6. And if we have 1, 3, 9, 27, 81, the sequence is going to be Tn equal 3 to the power of n minus 1. So you can take this down and write in general. In general, are we there?
Yes, sir.
In general,
Yes, sir.
the rule that works for a particular sequence, the rule that works for a particular sequence, the rule that works for a particular sequence may not work for another. The rule that works for a particular sequence may not work for another. Full stop. The nth term of a sequence, the nth term of a sequence may be represented by T sub n the nth term, this is nth term. The nth term of a sequence, the nth term of a sequence can be represented by T sub n, this one. So that the first term, so that the first, second, third terms can be written as T1, comma, T2, comma, T3, etc. So let me quickly break this down so that you guys understand what I'm trying to tell you here. We are told that, hello, look up. Are we listening now? Listen, please. Let's say this is the sequence. Let's say this is the sequence 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, this is the first one, right? This is the second one, right?
Yes.
This is the third one, right?
Yes, sir.
This is fourth.
Yes, sir.
This is fifth. And this is sixth.
Six.
Yeah. All of these ones that you are seeing like this, they are called terms. They are called what? Terms of the sequence.
Terms.
Of the sequence. Now, the first term, since you can write a term that is the nth term of a sequence, you can write it as t sub n. The first term here is going to be what? T1. The second one is going to be what? T2.
T2.
The third one is going to be what?
T3.
T3.
The fourth one will be what?
T4.
T4.
The fifth one is going to be what?
T5.
T5. So when
T5.
somebody says find the sixth term, or they say find the eighth term, what they are asking you to look for is T8.
T8.
Although you might be reading some materials, that is some textbook, you can see them representing their own as nth instead of Tn. So you can either use nth or you use Tn. If you are using nth, then eighth term is going to be what? Eighth.
8.
Have you seen it now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that is pretty much what it is. So let's move on now. Okay, take down this example. Example 1. Example 1. The nth term of a sequence is given by 3 times 2 to the power of n minus 2. Write down the first 3 terms. Write down the first 3 terms of the sequence. So that's example 1. Do you guys see that now? Let me read the question to you
Yes,
again.
sir.
The nth term of a sequence is given by 3 times 2 raised to power n minus 2. Write down the first 3 terms of the sequence. Now, in this question now, you're already provided with the formula for the nth term. You're not the one to get the formula now. They already get the formula for you. And you are told that, let me just write down solution. You are told that the nth term of a given sequence is 3 times 2 raised to power 2 raised to power n minus 2. That's the nth term. So the question now says you should find what? The first 3 terms. So if they say you should find the first 3 terms, what are they asking you to look for like that?
T1, T2,
T1,
and
T2, and T3.
So they are asking you to look for T1, T2, and T3. So our T1 is going to make n to be 1. Are you getting this now? So when, when n is equal to 1, T1 is going to be 3 times 2 to the power of 1 minus 2. Abi?
1 minus 2.
Yeah,
Yes,
and that will
Yes,
equal to 3 multiplied by 2 raised to power minus 1. Am I right?
minus 1.
Minus 2.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
T1 is equal to, 2 raised to power minus 1 can be written as 1 over 2. Abi?
1/2.
And
Yes,
1
sir.
over 2 multiplied
Yes.
by 3 will give
Yes,
you
sir.
what? 3
3/2.
over 2.
Right.
So
3
our
over 2.
our T1 is what? 3 over 2, right?
3
Yes,
over
sir.
2. Yes, sir.
Now for T2, we have that n is equal to 2. That's why we have T2, right? So that will be 3 multiplied by 2 raised to power 2 minus 2. Then T2 equal 3 times 2 raised to power 0. And our result is just what? 3. Abi?
3.
So T2 is 3.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so T2 is 3. Let's clean some space. Let me just rub this up and just have the question solved appropriately. So we have that Tn is equal to 3 times 2 to the power of n minus 2. And then T1 is going to be 3 times 2 raised to power 1 minus 2. So T1 is equal to 3 times 2 raised to power minus 1. And that is what? 3 over 2. So when n is equal to 2, T2 is going to be 3 times 2 raised to power 2 minus 2. And that will be 3 times 2 raised to power 0. And that is 3. Abi? So the next one is T3, and that is when n is equal to what? 3. So we have
3.
3 times 2 raised to power 3 minus 2,
3
and
minus 2.
3, this is what? 3 times 2 raised to power 1,
Minus
and that will
2.
be what? 6. Abi?
6.
So
6.
the
Yes, sir.
first
Yes.
3 terms, you now conclude your
But
answer.
1. That's 6.
The first 3 terms of the sequence 3 times 2 raised to power n minus 2 are, the first one is what? 3 over 2. And the second one is what? 3.
3.
And the third one is what? 3. 6 rather.
6.
So these are the
6.
3 terms of the sequence that they ask us to look for.
Fine.
So do you understand this now?
Yes, sir.
So you can take it down. Take it down before we look at the next example. Are we done writing?
Yes, sir.
No, sir. Not true.
Let's be fast about that. Okay, so while you're writing that example 2 now, if the nth term, of a sequence, if the nth term of a sequence is denoted, the nth term of a sequence is denoted by the formula n into bracket 2 raised to power n minus 1 minus 3n, find the sum of the first 4 terms. The first 4 terms. Okay. I think we can clean this now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, we want to solve this now. Look at the question we have. The question says that if the nth term of a sequence is denoted by the formula n into bracket 2 raised to power n minus 1, then close bracket, minus 3n. Find the sum of the first 4 terms. So, solution. So, we want to look for the sum of the first 4 terms. Now, in order for you to be able to answer this question correctly, the first thing you should do as a Waec student, the first thing you want to do as a Waec student is to first of all know the value of those 4 terms. Remember, I always said it in class that whenever you are solving, you should solve explicitly so that when somebody gets there, the person don't need to send for you before they understand what you've done. So you don't just come up with a figure. You have to show them how you are able to get the first term, second term, third term, and fourth term before you now carry out what the examiner asks you to do. That is by adding up the whole of the 4 terms. And you agree with me, they might not even bother go to check what your summation will be. When they see that you are able to get the first term correctly, second term correctly, third term correctly, then fourth term correctly. So everybody know that you should be able to add them together. And that's why that particular answer would not carry huge mark. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
if that should be the case now, the first thing you want to do is for us to be able to write down the nth term of the formula. So we say Tn is equal to n into bracket 2 raised to power n minus 1 minus 3n. So T1 is going to become 1 into bracket 2 raised to power 1 minus 1 minus 3 into 1 equal. So this one now, this will become 2 raised to power 0, right? Yeah, because 1 minus 1 is 0. So 2 raised to power 0 will give us 1. Then minus 3 times 1 will give us what? Correct. So we have what? 1 minus 3. And 1 minus 3 will give us what?
Minus 2.
Minus 2.
So we have minus 2.
Minus 2.
So our T1 is minus 2. So we'll find T2 now. So looking for T2, we have 2 into brackets 2 raised to power 2 minus 1 minus 3 into 2 equal. So this will be 2 raised to power 2 minus 1 will give us what?
1.
Then 2 raised to power 1 will be
2.
so 2 times 2 will give us what?
4.
Minus 3 times 2.
6.
So we have 6 here. So 4 minus 6 will give us what?
Minus 2.
That will give us what?
Minus 2.
2.
Minus 2. Also, Abi, minus 2. Okay. So the next one, T3. That will be 3 into brackets 2 raised to power 3 minus 1. Then minus 3 into 3. Abi? 3 raised to 3 minus 1 will give us what?
2.
2 raised to power 2.
4.
3 times 4.
12.
So
12.
12.
so we have 12 minus 3 times 3.
9. 9.
So we have
9.
So 12 minus 9.
3. 3.
So our result is 3 there. So the fourth term now, that is T4. That will now be 4 into 2 raised to power 4 minus 1 minus 3 into 4 equal 4 minus 1.
3.
2 raised to power 3.
8.
4 times 8.
32.
32. So we have 32 here. Minus 3 times 4.
12.
So
12.
we have 12 here. So 32 minus 12.
20.
20.
So we have the fourth term to be 20. Now the question states what? Find the sum of the first four
Four
terms.
times.
So we now come down here and say the sum is equal to, we add up the whole of the term together. The first term is what? -2, right?
-2.
Minus
Plus the second term is also what? -2.
minus
Plus the third term, that's 3.
3.
Plus the fourth term, 20.
20.
So -2 -2 plus -2 will give you what?
Minus 4.
0.
Okay. Who said 0 then? -2 plus -2.
Minus 4.
-4. -4, correct. Plus 3.
Yeah.
Minus 1.
-1 plus 20.
That is 19.
Minus 19.
Minus
19.
19.
1 plus
That's
20.
19 now.
19.
Yeah.
19.
So it means the sum of the first four term is equal to 19.
19.
So do you understand that now?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So take it down before we go to the next example. So example 3, we have that given the nth term, of sequence, given the nth term of sequence as 1/4 n square, n square over 4 let me put it like this so that it will make more sense. N square minus 2n all over 4. So find the first four terms. Find the first four terms. Are we done with this? Can I claim?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So take down the question now. So the question we have on the board states that, on the screen rather, sorry. The question we have on the screen states that n square minus 2n over 4 is the nth term of a particular sequence. Then, if this is the nth term of that sequence, find the first four term. So it's not different from what we have been doing before, and I want you to practice it now. So try it now. You have just 2 minutes to get that done. 2 minutes. Your time starts now.
Okay, sir.
So once it is 2:57 here, you stop. Okay. So what's the result now?
Sir, for the first term,
Yeah.
the result is -1/4.
Okay. For the first term, C1,
Yeah.
you have what?
minus 1 over 4.
minus 1 over 4.
For the second term,
For the second
T2 is
term,
0.
you have
T2
0.
is 0.
Yes, sir.
For the third one,
For the
3
third
over
one, 3 over 4.
3 over 4.
For the
Okay.
fourth one, T4 is 2.
C4 is equal to
Okay. Can you just do a cross check on your T3?
Okay, sir. Sir,
Okay.
I think T3 is minus 1 over 2.
T3 is minus 1 over 2. Okay. Let's quickly
Yes,
check
sir.
because I feel that's the only one that is having K leg there. Yeah. I think that's the only one we are having issue with. But because with the look of things, I think it should be positive 1 over 2. But let's check. T3 is 1 over 4 into bracket n square. That will be 3 square, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have 3 square minus
Minus-
2 into bracket 3, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that is 1 over 4 into 9 minus 6. Abi?
Yes, sir.
yes.
So that would be 3 over 4. Okay, that means the first one is correct. Yeah, first one is correct.
Okay, sir.
All right, so do we all get this?
Yes,
Yes.
All right, so
Yes,
that's
sir.
fine now. That simply means we can now move to the next thing we need to understand, and that is the series. So let's move on to another heading. All right, so series now. What do we call series? When you say series of a number, what is it that we are talking about?
Like
Okay, I'm
group of
listening. You want to
numbers.
give us something? Series. When I say series of a number, what do you think they are talking about?
Yes, group of numbers. Like group of numbers.
Like group of numbers. Okay. Any other person with another idea? She said series is like group of number. Any other person else? Okay. Without wasting
Size
much.
on series.
Yeah, on series. What series implements?
The series can be defined as an arrangement of numbers.
Arrangements of numbers. What about sequence? If you said series is the arrangement of numbers, sequence is what?
Also an arrangement of numbers, but
I think we just finished sequence now, right?
yes, sir.
Yes.
So what is sequence?
Send it to descending. From send it to ascending.
Sequence is the arrangement of numbers. Why series are group of numbers?
Sequence is the arrangement of number. Why series?
They're just group of.
numbers. They are not necessarily an
Following
arrangement.
a particular order.
Yes.
Group of numbers following a particular order.
Okay, group of numbers following a particular order. That is series. Abi? Or that
Yes,
is
sir.
sequence.
Yes, Sarah is sequence.
That's sequence, Abi?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
A
Yes,
group
sir.
of numbers following a particular order. That's sequence. Now, what is series?
Group of numbers now.
Yes, sir.
Hmm? It's also a group of number.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, we all try, and that was a brilliant answer from us.
Yes, sir.
But when he asks you that what is a sequence, like he said, sequence is the group of numbers in a definite order. Abi, that's fine.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes, sir.
So, but when they say series, series is what? The addition of the terms in a sequence. You get that
Sir,
now?
please come again.
Series,
No, sir.
series, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So when I say a series is the addition of the terms, is the addition of the terms in of a sequence.
Okay.
The addition of the term of a sequence. That's what they call series. Do you get that now? So let's take for instance that you have a sequence like 3 over 2. You have 3 and 6, just like we have it in the first example that we did. 3 over 2, 3 and 6. This is the sequence. So if they now ask you to find the series of this sequence, are you following?
Yes, sir.
If they now ask you to find the series of this sequence, since you already know that a series is the addition of the terms of a sequence, so the series of this sequence is now going to be 3 over 2 plus 3 plus 6 and so on like that. Do you get that now?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
this is what they call series. Now, I want you to note something. There is difference between a series and a sum. Are you following? There is
Yes, sir.
difference between a
Yes,
series
sir.
and a sum. Here, this is a series, does not mean that I'm going to say 3 plus 6, that is 9. Then 9 plus 3 over 2, that is 21 over 2. No, that is not what series means. Are you getting it now? Series just simply means that show that you are adding them together. You are not asking you for the results. If I say if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I say find the series of this number, the series is just 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. There's nothing like equal to 19. Oh, sorry, equal to 20. There's nothing like equal to 20 there. Do you understand that now? Is it 20 or 15? Sorry, 15.
Yes, sir.
You not say it's equals to 15.
9 plus 3, so 12 plus
Are you
5.
following now? But if they say find the sum of this, then sum of this is equal to what? 15.
15.
15.
But find the series of this. The
Yes, sir.
series of this is just 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. That's the series. Do you understand that now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's take a look at more examples. So we have 3 over 2. We have 3. We have 6. And we said the series of this is going to be what? 3 over 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus, that's all. Then other examples that we have here, if I have a series like 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. This is what? This is a series. I can also have 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus, and so on like that. Another series example is minus 1 plus 0 plus 7 plus 14 plus 23 plus 34 plus dot dot dot. So do you understand what the cost series now?
Yes, sir.
Class, do we understand what the cost series now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take it down. Let's look at example on that. Take it down. Let's look at example on it. So do we have it reading? Because I want to clean the board now.
Yes, sir.
So let's take examples now of what we refer to as series. Example 1 on that series. Example 1. Example 1. Find the series. Find the series of the first term. Find the series of the first 6 terms of 2 raised to power n plus 4n squared. 2 raised to power n plus 4n squared. The question says find the series of the first 6 terms of 2 raised to power n plus 4n squared. Solution. Now, when it asks you to find the series of a particular sequence, if you are given the nth term, just like we have here, the first thing you want to do is to determine the terms. After getting the terms, then you can now find the series. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
So let's find
Yes,
the
sir.
terms. So T1
The bone is not.
is going to become, sorry, let me start from
You
Tn.
don't pick it. You cut it.
This is Tn. So we'll have 2 raised to power n
Plus 4n.
4n squared.
4n raised to power 2
So T1 is going to be 2 raised to power 1
Plus
plus 4 into
plus
1 squared.
1 raised to power of 2.
So this is going to be what? 2. 1 raised to power 2 is 1, Abi.
1, yes, sir.
So we have 4 times 1
And
4.
plus 2.
4,
6.
6.
So the first term is 6.
Yes, sir.
The second term, that is T2, is going to be 2 raised to power 2 plus 4 into 2 raised to power 2.
2 raised to
3
power
power 2.
So this is what? 2 raised to power 2 is 4, Abi. 4 times 4 is what?
4,
16.
16 plus 4.
20.
20.
So the second term is 20. Then the third term, we have 2 raised to power 3 plus 4 into 3 all squared. Then we have 3 raised to power 2 is what? 9.
9.
9 times 4, 36. Abi?
36.
36
Yes,
plus 8, that's 44.
42. 44, yes.
Okay? So T4, we have 2 raised to power 4 plus
Plus 4.
4 into
Open bracket 4
4 raised to the
raised
power
to
of
the power of 2. That's
So I'm not hearing you.
Okay, you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me clearly now?
No, sir.
Is that your network? Probably it's your network. Can you guys hear me clearly now?
Network.
Yes, sir.
Probably it's your
yes, sir.
network, or you can change your earpiece if you are not using one before. Can you hear me clearly now?
No, sir.
You can still hear me clearly. I think it's your network.
How do you not hear? Can you hear me clearly?
That's a very funny question to ask. Okay, you can
You
just
know, yeah.
try to hear me, please. So 2 raised to power 4 will give us what? 16, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Then 4 raised to power 2 is also 16.
Yes.
4 times 16 will give us
64.
64 plus 16,
64,
that's 80.
80.
80.
So T5. So for 45 now, we're going to be having what? 2 raised to power 5 plus 4 into 5 all square.
First
So
what?
that should give us what? 25 times 4, that's 100, Abby.
100, yes, sir.
Then 2 raised to power 5, that's 32.
32.
100 plus 32,
132.
132.
132.
132. The next one is T6. All together is, we start 2 raised to power 6 plus
Plus
4 into
Plus 4.
6 all
Open
square.
bracket. 6.
6 raised to power 2 will give us what?
36.
36 times 4.
That is 144.
144
144.
plus 64.
Yeah.
That's
208.
208.
So
208.
okay. So we are able to get the sequence to be 6, 20, 44, 80,
80.
132,
132.
and
132 and
208.
208.
So question says what? Find the series of the first
Of the
6
first
terms.
6 terms.
So this is the sequence now. What's not going to be the series of the sequence, class?
6 plus
6
20
plus 20 plus 44 plus
44
80 plus 132 plus 208.
8.
So it's as simple as that. So that's the sequence. That's the series that we are looking for. So you can take it down before we look at the next example.
Sir, please, are you taking attendance?
By His grace.
Sir, it's two people that is here. Me and Favor.
Which favor is that?
Charles Favor.
Charles Favor.
Yes, sir.
All right. Salaudin, it seems somebody is with you also. Is he still with us?
So there's no more with me.
So he has left.
He's no more with you.
So you have left.
Yes, sir. It's not here again.
Okay. Salaudin is no longer here.
He just come and say,
Sir, Favor said that it's not connecting.
That is not connecting.
Yes, sir. That's why she's not here.
I think they're having issue with network within their side, including Alima too. All right, no problem. Yes,
Sir,
just
I'm not here. Sir, I'm here. Oh.
is that Alima?
yes, sir. Sha,
Yes,
she's here.
sir.
Okay, she's there with she has joined now. Okay, thank God your network is back.
Yes, sir. Sir, I've been here since.
I've not seen you since. I'm not seeing you now. Okay. Olajuwon.
I think
TJ is here.
she's there.
But she's not talking. Maybe they collect her mouth. All right, guys, can we go on?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Can I
sir.
clean this now?
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
Sorry.
Okay, write fast, please.
Okay, sir.
Okay, example 2 now. Find the sum of the series. Find the sum of the series. Find the sum of the series. N square plus 5n up to the fourth term. Up to the fourth term. Find the sum of the series n square plus 5n up to the fourth term. Okay.
So I'm sure already.
All right, so let's go to the next question now, which is question number 2, where we are asked to find the sum of the series. We're asked to find the sum of the series. Okay, find the sum of the series n squared plus 5n up to the fourth term. So how do we find this now? Solution. Okay, so listen to this question. I have to be very careful here. The question says you should find the sum of a series whose nth term is given like this. Abby?
Yes, sir.
Now, the
Yes,
first
sir.
thing you should do here, this is like having 3 questions in one. So the first thing is for you to first of all know the terms of the sequence. So if we have that Tn is equal to n squared plus
Plus 5n.
5n.
Plus 5n.
5n, yeah, it's n that I have n here. Okay. So this is 5n. And we have what again? T1
Zero.
to equal 1 square
Plus
One
1
plus,
Plus
plus
5
five.
times
plus
1.
5 times 1.
so
Is equal to 5. And 6, right? Equals to 6.
Six.
equals 6, right?
6,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Okay. So T2, that will be 2 squared
Plus 5 into bracket 2.
Plus 5
14.
raised
so
Yes.
that's 14, right?
Equals to 14.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
14.
Then T3 is that they're not
3 equals to
2 square
3 raised
Plus
power
5
2 plus 5 open bracket 3.
14
14,
plus
19,
9,
23.
24.
26.
23.
24. 24.
So T4 is going to be what?
4 raised to the power of 2
2
plus
plus
5
5
into bracket
Plus
4.
5 raised to
plus 4.
open bracket
That is
4.
36.
That's 20 plus 16. That's 36.
36.
36.
So for that reason, the series is going to be what?
6 plus 14
Plus
6 plus
14.
14 plus 24
Plus
plus
24 plus
36.
36.
So that's the series. So the sum is going to be what now?
that is 20. That is 80.
So that's the result to the
80,
question.
yes.
That's the result to the question. So you can write it down now. That's that about series.
Sir,
Have a question?
sir, Favor is on the group now.
Okay. Welcome,
She's not.
Johnson.
She's mute. Like she muted her mic.
Oh, probably she does not know how to unmute mic.
Sir, she knows.
She knows. Maybe it's network problem.
She knows.
It will not be like Memti that does not know how to mute herself. And I'm not sure if she's still here with us.
Hmm.
All right, guys. So write down fast. Write down fast so that we can move on.
It's a free class.
So we'll move to the next heading now, which is arithmetic progression.
AP.
Cannot.
Can I clean this now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
Sir,
So I want to look at AP now, arithmetic progression. And the question is, what is arithmetic progression? You are asked about arithmetic progression. What do you think it means? We are all familiar with that AP, and
Yes.
so look. Let's. I think I'll drop this video directly on the group. I won't upload it on the YouTube page again, so that people can easily access it. Okay. Now, when you talk about AP, it is referred to as arithmetic progression. It's not only called arithmetic progression, you can as well call it arithmetic sequence. Are you there now? If you don't want to call it
Yes, sir.
arithmetic progression, you can call it arithmetic sequence. Now,
Okay.
what makes, why do we have arithmetic sequence? We have arithmetic sequence or arithmetic progression because there are other type of sequence also. We have a GP, that is geometric sequence. We have HP, that is harmonic progression, that is harmonic sequence. And that's the reason why we also have what we call arithmetic progression. Are we together now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what's now an arithmetic progression? When you talk about an arithmetic progression, you're talking about a progression that has a common difference. So take down. I want you to write this down. Write down. An arithmetic progression. An arithmetic progression. An arithmetic progression, also known as linear sequence, is a sequence in which the increase or decrease between any two consecutive terms, the increase or decrease between any two consecutive terms is the same throughout.
So you said English.
In which the increase or decrease between any two consecutive terms is the same throughout. Is the same throughout. Is it 12 already?
No, sir.
That's 11:28.
All right.
Yes.
So do you get that now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Continuation. The increase or decrease is called the common difference. The increase or decrease is called the common difference. The increase or decrease is called the common difference. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Which can either take positive or negative value. Which can either take positive or negative value. Either take positive or negative value. Which can either take positive or negative value. All right, so can we go on?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, let's take example of arithmetic progression now. For example, if I have 5, 11, 17, 23, 29, and so on like that. If you look at the difference between them, what's the difference between them? They are increasing by what?
6.
So that means that their common difference what is 6.
Is 6.
So let's see another one. If I have 24, I have 15, I have 6, I have -3, I have -12, and so on like this. The common difference here is what?
-9. -3.
+3,
-9.
-9.
-9.
No, -9. Okay, -9.
If you take away -9, if you take away what was it called? If you -9 from what was it called? 24, you are going to be having 15, Abby. If you minus
Okay.
if you minus 15 from if you -9 from 15, you are going to have 6. If you have what -3 -9, you are going to have what -3. If you have like 6 -9, you have -3 rather. Then you have -3 -9, you have -12. So, the example now. If I have, let's say, this is 3. This is number 1/2. And this is 6. This is 7 number 1/2. This is 9. And so on like that. The common difference here is going to be what?
1/2.
No, it should be 1 over
So
number.
1/2.
1 over number 1/2. That's 3/2. It should be 3/2.
Okay.
Because,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
because this one is 3 and this one is just 9/2. So if I want to get the common difference now, I can just say 9/2 minus 3. And that will just give me 9 minus 6/2. And that will be 3/2. So which is 1 over number 1/2. Do you get that now?
1/2.
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's the common difference there. So you can see now, these are examples of AP. You see, they are increasing by adding a certain number. So that's what makes them what? That's what makes them AP. So right, take down this and write. Are you done?
Yes, sir. Halima is no more here.
Can be a network. You can just anything. Can we go on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So right, in arithmetic progression, in arithmetic progression, each member is called a term. Each member is called a term. Each member is called a term. The first term is usually represented by letter A. The first term is usually represented by letter A. Small letter A. First term is usually represented by letter A, while the common difference is represented by letter D. While the common difference is represented by letter D. Difference is represented by letter D.
While the common difference is represented by letter D.
Are you there?
Are you there?
Can we go on?
Can we go on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Example.
Example.
If I have 5, I have 12, I have 19, I have 26, I have 33, and so on like this. The first term here, the first term is A is equal to what? 5.
5.
The common difference. The common difference is equal to what?
7.
7.
7.
So that's D. Yeah, thank you. Common difference, D. Let's another one. If I have 14, and I have 11, I have 8, and I have 5. That's like that. The first term A is equal to what? 14. Abi?
14.
The common difference.
Yes, sir.
The common difference is equal to what? That's common difference D. Is equal to
3.
Is it going to be 3? If I say
Yes, sir.
11 minus 14. 11 minus 14 will
Minus
give what?
Minus 3.
So it should be
Minus 3.
it should be minus 3, not 3.
Yes, sir.
That's minus 3. That's how check for your, what's it called? That's writing the first term and the common difference. So let's go to the next one. Take this down now. Let's move to the next one, which is the nth term of an AP. So take this down and let's move on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So nth term of an AP now, you know, we already understand what they call nth term, right? So we now
Yes, sir.
also want to
Yes,
look
sir.
at how to find the nth term of an AP. Okay, so take down.
So,
Take down. We already know that A is the first term and D is the common difference, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now let's pick one of these sequence, and I think we should be able to use that to generate formula for the nth term of an AP. Let's say I have 14 and I have 11, and then I have okay, well, let me even use something better. Let me use this to generate that. Let's say I have 5, I have 12, I have 19, I have 26, I have 33, and so on like that. So the first term here is what?
5.
5.
So T1 is 5, Abi, and that's what we refer
Yes.
to as A, Abi,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
and T2. Walaikum salam, welcome. Look down. Sorry, please, excuse me. You said what? Sorry.
5 plus 7.
So
5
this
plus
this second one is what?
5 plus 7.
5 plus
5
7.
plus 7.
5 plus 7.
7.
And that's
7.
A plus the common difference. Abi,
A plus D. Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
when you look at the third one, we have what? 5 plus 14, Abi.
Yes.
Plus 1 plus 1.
Abi,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A plus 2D.
A plus 2D.
Okay. And the fourth one, that is T4. That is the fourth term now. That's 5 plus 21. Abi,
21.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
that is
A plus
A
3D.
plus 3D.
3D.
So the fourth one, that's 5 plus 28, Abi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, is it
Sorry, the
28?
mistake. Sir, it's supposed to be T5. Sir, it's supposed to be T5. Not
Okay.
T4.
So,
T5, yes.
so T5. So that'll be
Yes, sir.
5 plus
A
28, Abi.
plus 40.
A plus 4D.
A plus 40.
Yeah, 4D is 28, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
So 5 plus that's plus 4. So do you get that now?
Yes,
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 sir.
sir.
What do you think the system is going to be?
A plus 5D.
A
Okay.
plus 5D.
A plus 5. Alright.
D.
So with this now, if you look at it, you'll see that the factor, that is the coefficient of D, is always 1 less than the numbers of the term. Do you observe that? When it is 6, you
Yes,
can
sir.
see the coefficient is 5. When it is 5, the coefficient is 4. When it is 4, the coefficient is 3. So with that, we can now generalize that the nth term of this sequence is going to be what? A plus
Plus
n
N
minus 1
minus 1
times d.
D
And this is the nth
times
term
D
of an AP.
the sequence.
AP.
Do you get that now? So take all this
Yes,
down.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Take all this down. Let's look at the example. Right first, please. It's again. Something was happening. Excuse me, please. Are we done?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
so let's look at the examples under this now. Example 1. Example 1. Find the common difference. Find the common difference. Find the common difference in the following sequence. Find the common difference in the following AP. So you have 6, 14, 22, 30, and so on like that. Are we there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How do you solve this? Like, you're looking for the common difference. If you're looking for common difference, all you just need to do is to pick two consecutive what? Term. So you pick two
Yes, sir.
consecutive what? Term. Then you can use this to find what? Their common difference. Let's take for instance that we are going with 14 and 6. Or you can go with 14 and 22. Or you go with 22 and 30. Are you getting that now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you can see your common difference is equal to the second term minus the first term. Or you said the third term
Third term
minus
the
the
second term.
second term. Or you can say the fourth term
Or
minus
Minus
the
the
third term,
the
and so on
third
like that.
term.
So whichever one is going to give you the same result. So let's just go with the first one. So let's say the common difference D is equal to the second term minus the first term. So the common difference D is equal to the second term is what? 14, right? So we have
Yes.
14
Yes, sir.
minus the first term, that's 6. So D is
6,
equal to 8.
8.
So that's our
8.
common difference. So we can take it down. Don't put this where you have your job.
Let me remove this thing from my head.
Are we done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Example 2 now.
Yeah. Okay.
Example 2. Example 2. Take down. The 16th term. The 16th term of an AP. The 16th term of an AP is 93. Given that its common difference is 6. Find the first term and the 28th term. Find the first term and the 28th term. Are we there? Are we there, guys?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
we are looking for the first term
Yes,
and
sir.
we're looking for the first term and the 28th term, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Solution. We are told that the 16th term of an AP is 93.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That means that when n, how's your pencil there?
Jesus.
That's when n is equal to 16, you have that t of 16 is equal to 93.
93.
The window. Sorry, my madam has come. That's why she's distracting like that. She was not around before. Then the common difference. The common difference is what? 6, Abby?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. So we are now asked to find the first term and the 28th term.
28.
So how do we do that? The first thing you want to do after writing all of this is that you say your Tn for an AP, since the question already told you that it's an AP. So you have that it is A plus n minus 1
Minus 1B.
1
multiplied by
B
D.
D.
You come by
D
saying T16 is equal to A plus
Plus
16
minus 1D.
minus 1
15 minus 1
times 6.
times 6.
So T16 is what? 93. So write down 93 equal A plus 15 times 6.
6.
That's 300, Abby.
Yeah. Yes. No. 90.
90.
Sir, 90.
90.
90.
Okay. So this is 90. So A is equal to 93 minus 90. That's equal to 3. So we have been able to find the first term, Abby. And the first
Yes,
term
sir.
is
Yes, sir.
3. So since we've gotten the first term, we can as well gotten the 28th term. So we have T28 to equal to our A is what? 3.
3.
So we have 3
3.
plus 28 minus 1 multiplied by what? D. And that is 6. So T28 equal 3 plus, so 27 times 6. That's 162.
162.
162.
162.
162.
That's
162.
165.
That will give us
That's
165.
165.
165.
165.
So you can take it down. That's the result.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Okay.
How done?
Okay. So,
Yes.
So true.
all right. So we can now move on to the next question, and that might probably be the last question we are looking at today because we have
Yes,
just
sir.
7 minutes left.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's see this. Example 3. The God says the 14th term of an AP, the 14th term of an AP is 96, while fifth term, while the 25th term is 173. Find the Roman figure 1, 19th term. Find the 19th term. The B, the sum of 13th and 56th term. And 56 terms. Then C, product of 6th and 13th term. Product of 6th and 13th terms. So those are the 3 questions we want to look at now. So take it down because I will need to clean the board so that I'll have more space to work. Are you done with the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Sir.
Okay, so let's clean it now and then let's solve now. So let's read the question again so that we can know what to do. So the 14th term, the question says the 14th term of an AP is 96. So that is T14 equal to 96. Out there? While the
Yes, sir.
25th term is 173. So T25
T25.
is equal to 173. And also we should find the 19th term. So let's stop there first. Let's find the 19th term. Who can tell me what is stopping us from getting 19th term?
Sir, we're not giving the common difference.
Common difference.
So to get our A, we're not giving A.
So we are having issue with getting our first term and the common difference, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
let's first of all
Yes, sir.
recall that the nth term of an AP is given as Tn equal A plus n minus 1 times D.
D.
So if that should be the case now, we have that T14, which is one of the value given to us, is equal to A plus 14 minus 1 is 13. So that's 13D. Abi? And this is pretty
Yes.
much equal
Sir.
to 96. So let me rewrite it here. A plus 13D. A plus 13D is equal to 96. Let's call that equation 1. Then T25 is equal to A plus 24D equal 173. Are you following?
Equation 2.
So
Yes, sir.
A
Yes, sir.
plus 24D equal 173, and that's equation 2. So having this now, we can now solve this equation simultaneously. If you look at A here, it's having the same coefficient as A here, right?
Yes, sir.
So we can say subtract equation 1 from 2. Subtract equation 1 from 2. That will make us have 24D minus 13D. What would that give us? 11, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We have 11D equal 173 minus 96. That should be 77, right?
Yes, sir. 77.
So our D is equal to 77 over 11. That will give us 7. So we've gotten our common difference, have we?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can find our first term now by putting D into equation 1. Are we following? So that will be A plus 13 multiplied by 7 equal 96. Abi?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
13 multiplied by 7 will give you what? That's A plus what?
91.
91.
So
91.
91 equal 96. So it means A is equal to 96 minus
95. 6
91.
minus 91.
96
That
minus
is 5.
91.
So
That's
A is
5.
5. All right. So we've gotten the value for A now. By slap your head there, you draw that in. So T19 now, that is the 19th term. That will be T19 equal, our first term is
A
A.
plus 18.
That will be 5 plus
5 plus
18 times, what's our common difference? 7.
7.
7.
So
Yeah.
T19 equal, so what's 18
5.
times 7? 18 times 7 plus 5.
126.
123.
Is there any that got it?
Plus 5.
126.
123.
What's the answer? What do you call your answer?
126. 18 times 7 is 126.
123.
Plus
Yeah.
5, 131.
Okay, so it means our result is 131, and that's question A. So we have been able to answer question A like that. Okay, now, so question B states that we should find what?
Yes.
The sum of 13th and 56th terms.
So that means we need to find 13th term and also find 56th term, Abi.
Yes, sir.
So T13 is going to become
A
5,
plus 12.
5 plus 12 times 7. 12 times 7 will give us what?
84.
Plus 5.
84.
89.
89.
So T13 is 89. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So T56 now. That will now be 5 plus 55 times 7. 55 times 7 will give us what?
385.
5.
385 plus 5.
390.
So that's 390. So take this down before we clean it up. Take this down before we clean it up. Be fast.
Yes, sir.
It's in there.
My mommy buy the shanu. My mommy buy.
True, sir.
The man is mute, nonsense.
He will hear you now. Joshua. Foolish. He will hear you. It's just that he will not be able to. If he speak, we'll not hear him. That's just what it means.
No.
My mommy buy food.
Go inside.
My mommy buy food.
The vortex say
Are you guys,
Adezi,
Yes.
I'm here. Oh.
No, nah.
We know
So
that.
You know.
Last time.
Okay.
We know now.
TJ.
Yes.
You're not talking sis. I'm not hearing your voice.
Our voice is covering now.
Who's that one?
I don't know if Ocean is please calling it again. I think there's one student like that.
Joshua.
It's me. Oh. It's my
I
second
don't know
time.
his
Who,
name.
who is Leila?
I've done this before.
Who is Leila?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know which Leila or even Adekule Musa. I don't know.
Adekunle Musa is not somewhere.
No,
Samuel.
how is this Samuel?
God,
He said
It's
this
not
it's
guy
not
is
Samuel.
him.
a Yoruba boy.
It's just lying. It's not him.
The class is interesting, sir.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
I'm very simple.
are you guys done?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
All right, so let's move on now. O- Okay, so
Yeah, yeah.
He's
the
charging.
value with that. I've been able to get the value for T13 and T56, right? So what was the question?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The question is that what?
The sum
The
of
sum of the two.
The sum of the
yes, sir.
13 10 and the 56 10.
So the sum T13 and T56, Abby.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So we therefore have that T13 plus T56 is equal to, what's our value for T13? 131.
89.
89.
80,
9.
89. Okay. That is 89 plus,
390.
Plus 290.
okay,
That is
89 plus
479.
390.
390.
479.
So T13 plus T56 is 4 what? What do you call it?
390.
479.
So we have been able to answer that question, right?
Yes,
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 sir.
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 Yes, sir.
Okay. So the C part of it now. We have to find the product of the sixth and the 13th term. That means we need to find the sixth term also.
Yes, sir.
So this term is going to become 5 plus
Plus.
5 times 7. And that will give us 40, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the product of T6 times T13
Sita.
will be what? 40.
89 times 40.
40 times
89.
89.
Okay, 40 times 89.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
40 times 89. So what do you have as your results?
3,560.
560.
3,000?
560.
560.
3,560. So that's our results. So you
Oh,
can take it down now.
just join.
Olu have joined.
Just join.
So you can take this down now.
Let me just.
So take it down and listen to this assignment that I'm about to dictate. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Take down. Take down the assignments now. Are you there?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm not writing into question one.
Yeah,
Sir.
okay, sir.
Question one. The nth term of a sequence is denoted by the nth term of a sequence is denoted by 3n into brackets 2 raised to power n minus 1. Are you there?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Find the sum of the first 5 terms. Find the sum of the first 5 terms. Question 2. Question 2, are you there?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Given that the nth term of a sequence, given that the nth term of a sequence, given that the nth term of a sequence is given by the formula, given that the nth term of a sequence is given by the formula n over 2 into bracket 3n squared plus 1. Write down the first 5 terms of the sequence. Write down the first 5 terms of the sequence. Write down the first 5 terms of the sequence. Are you there?
Yes,
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 sir.
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 Yes,
Oh,
sir.
all right. Number 3. Find the nth term of the sequence. Find the nth term of the sequence. Find the nth term of the sequence.
Volunteer.
3, 12, 27, 48, 75. Find the nth term. Number 4. Number 4. Are you there?
Yes,
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 sir.
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 Yes, sir.
The following is an AP. The following is an AP. The following is an AP. 9, comma, X, comma, Y, comma, Z, comma, 25, and so on. Find the value. Find A, the value of X, Y, and Z. Value of X, Y, and Z. B, the 60th term. The 60th term. C, the next 3 times after 25. The next 3 times after 25. the next 3 terms are 25. Are you there?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Take the last one. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If 8, comma, capital letter A, comma, capital letter B, comma, capital letter C, comma, capital letter D, comma, 38, comma, 44, comma, 50, and so on, and
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
provides an AP, provides an AP, provides an AP. Find the values of A, B, C, and D. Find the value of A, B, C, and D. Okay, I think that's a good place for us to stop. If you have a question, you can let me know. We'll continue from there in the next class by His grace.